I got some news for you and everyone listening. Why you look at me like that?
That just caught me off guard. What is it?
I'm quitting my job. I am too happy. I hate my job, bro. Like FedEx.
I'm excited for you. Sorry.
Had me crying. I was crying, like weeping. I'm like, I hate this job. I was in the kitchen. I'm like, I felt like I was on a Tyler Perry movie.
I've been there before.
Mm-hmm.
I've been there before.
Literally. She worked there too for a day.
Never again. I'm like, I'm not doing this no more.
It's horrible because today, this wasn't even like the breaking point. Today though, I went because I said I'm gonna give it 2 weeks, see if I can find another job in between. Maybe not. I really don't care if I do or not. Because I'm quitting regardless in 2 weeks. I'm just gonna get the paycheck, pay off some bills, and keep it pushing. But today I went in and it was 70 degrees in there. And the worst part is when I picked up my trigger and the pad thing, the lady was in AC heaven. And I'm just like, why is it so cool in here? But it smells like boo-boo out here and it's hot. And I'm like, oh my goodness.
The boo-boo would have got me.
It's not really boo-boo, but it just like, it stink like rain, like, you know? And I'm just like, this is kind of like really upsetting me coming in here. But I already decided I was quitting. So I was like, you know, let's get through the day, get through the next week. You're good. And so I went in there, bro. I didn't have any sleep last night. 0 sleep. I was just
really
down.
on your mind that you was done.
No.
You don't think so?
I just went to Pilates. And I hadn't been to Pilates in 2 weeks. So I took a 1.5 class, which is like, for me, that's a step up. I've only been doing beginner for a year.
How was that?
I was shaking.
That's the only reason.
I was shaking. Pilates is awesome. Everyone should do Pilates.
I'll give it a try.
Yes. I be telling everyone.
I already know my core gonna be like.
You will get abs.
I'm gonna have to do it after my baby.
Right.
Most definitely.
It probably help you during, like, if you
See, I'm gonna look into that because nobody got time to be in there fighting for their life.
But it's expensive. $160 a month.
Tiana, that's not bad.
That's the first time I heard that.
I told you that the last time. That's 8 classes for a month. That's not bad. Me personally, cause
that's what I said.
My money, I don't play. Like, but still, like, that's good. That's a good deal.
That's what I say. And like the instructors are cool. You know, you can pick which one you like. I say like if you're starting, go with the older one because she knows what she's talking about. She's been to California, everywhere. Like,
they always start in California, like. They always, and then they go to Bali. Like, what are y'all doing?
I want to go to Bali.
You gotta be careful though.
Why?
People get sick when they go, like, cause it's something in the food or something like that.
Oh well.
But they said it's a great experience, so I never been.
I want to go one day. Bali will be great. But yeah, I'm quitting this horrible job. FedEx, do not get a FedEx job, bro. Unless you're going in there, you're gonna be like. Maintenance or like.
Are you scanning?
Nah, I was scanning.
Really?
Scanning and putting in the truck?
No. Just scanning. Some people didn't even have to put it in the truck. They just scanned it and moved it down the line.
Oh. No, I never did that.
And
never.
I feel bad.
I was doing the whole thing. I was in the front, so I had to split all the boxes. Those heavy boxes, I had to split every single one. I touched almost every box that comes down the line. And then I have to put mine in the truck. They gave me 3. And it's just like, I'm a girl, bro. Like, this lady the other day, she was talking about how, you know, we're women. Why do they have us doing all this stuff? I said, girl, they don't care. They do not care. And today, it was so hot that I was like, I didn't have any sleep. I had an energy drink, which I got some in my car if you want one. They're really good.
What, the ones that they be having at the yoga?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Got like a whole pack, so if you want a couple, you can go ahead and get some. But yeah, she was like complaining, and she was cussing me out too. Like she was mad at me.
I didn't even do nothing it to you.
But I just felt her passion, and I was just like, because I told her, I was like, you sound like me. You sound like everybody who been here. I told my dad that, and he was just like, yeah, you've been working there too long. You sound like a worker.
As long as your dad supported, and
that's what I said.
Because parents be like, all right,
that's how my
what are
mom
you
is.
What are you gonna do?
I'm scared to tell her.
Girl, don't say nothing. No.
I just broke up.
You should try it, John. But yeah, go in.
Right. They're not sponsored.
I told you it was not that sour, but it has a good little. It's like a lemonade.
Yeah, it's like lemonade.
And then like.
What?
It's made like with fruit juice and vegetable juice.
Good.
That's what it say.
Right. It's just a lot. But yeah, don't work for a job that doesn't care about you. Like that lady was telling me like we're slaves. And I was just like, yeah, I've been saying that a lot, but everyone laughs at me when I say it. Or they'd be like, you're not a slave, you're getting paid. And it's just like, girl, y'all don't do nothing. It is too hot to be doing all this crap,
especially lifting boxes and stuff like that. And then it's just like and then at FedEx too, they try to make y'all do stretches. And the stretches is so big. I literally, my first day after I was so sore, I couldn't get out the bed.
Yeah.
The weak stretches they made us do.
No.
That is a man's job.
It's a man's job,
sorry,
a grown
fellas.
man's job.
Yeah.
And it's like I was telling these people that, and they were like, "You sound entitled." And I was just like, you know what? You do this job.
I know what my body can handle. Sorry.
And it's just like they don't, because they be getting hurt and stuff. And I'd be like, you need to go to the doctor, and they'd be like, "Nah, I'm fine." I'm like, that's why men die. Y'all don't take care of your bodies, bro. I'm telling you straight up, you need to go to the doctor because you have something that could be lifelong.
Yeah, what is their fear with the doctor?
I don't know, bro. We had to force my dad to go to the doctor once. He was fine. So we was
I know he's probably like, really, y'all made me do this.
Right, but it's just really like just to get used to it, like keep going, because when you do get old and you do need that doctor, I need you to get that fear out of your mind.
No, my dad was quick. It took him a minute too, and then he's like, I'm going in. I'm like, all right,
good.
Let them do what they need to do. And then he'd be like, everybody's so nice. I'm like, yeah, I hope so.
The nurses are really sweet. They be talking to me like I was getting my liver checked and my kidneys and my gallbladder checked because something was wrong. I don't know. I think nothing wrong, bro. But I was freaking out. I'm a hypochondriac. So I go there. She's like giving me an ultrasound. She's just talking to me. We having a good like laugh, kiki. I'm like, you know what? I don't even know what I'm worried about. Like, you could be letting me know I have liver cancer, and you wouldn't even know about the conversation we had. Like, because they know what they're looking for.
That is true. Because you don't. The only thing you know with your body is off with your body. Yeah, that's the only thing. You can't really like pinpoint it like they can.
Yeah, and I'm happy I have a nurse friend, because I be asking her everything. She be thinking I'm crazy, but what
is the pipeline with some Geminis being hypochondriacs? Because I had a friend, and literally any little thing, she was reaching out to her doctor, going to the doctor. I'm like, girl,
I'm like this with my doctor. I'm like the next step is giving me her phone number.
It was like, she's like, do your poop float or sink? I'm like, I don't. And she was like, I have to go. I have to go to the doctor. I'm like, I'm like, home girl, just chill out.
That's so disgusting. That is literally so disgusting.
Sorry, I had to say that because I couldn't believe it.
But now I'm thinking about it because, like, I know the answer for me, so I don't know.
She's like,
I'm gonna Google it.
What's normal? I'm like, girl, I don't know.
Maybe you need more fiber. I don't know. What makes it heavy like that?
I be tearing fiber up.
Yeah, that's how I tell you. I eat broccoli in every meal.
Fiber, pears.
I love pears.
Go ahead, like that. I love pears and shit. I be eating pears and shit like that. I be busting them bitches.
Shout out to all the pear.
What else? So a good kale salad.
I never got into kale for real. I'll eat it like if it's in something, but I'm not like buying it.
Really? Yeah. Aldi just got it really already chopped for you, and you just massage it real quick.
So I don't want to have to do all that.
It's not that bad. Yeah, still again.
I just want to throw it in there. Boom.
That is true, because kale be hard as hell.
Right.
You do gotta.
I like it on my chicken sandwiches though.
Really? I never tried that. I
Like a
made
spicy chicken sandwich with aioli and some kale on top. Tomato.
I eat tomatoes now.
I used to not as a kid, but now
Me
I gotta put it
either.
in.
I be tearing them up.
Yeah. Especially like a nice hard one that's like, you know, you cut into it smoothly with a nice knife. I like those, yeah.
Or I like the little cherry ones because I be making our pasta salads and I just cut them up. Though I'm like, wow, I'm eating this. Like
Yeah.
little me would be so surprised.
I can't stand kids sometimes, bro. I really can't.
Whatever.
I don't know how you do it.
I be in there turned up. I be making up songs, everything. They be eating it up.
Yeah.
I'm like, yay, y'all my little besties.
Yeah, you know, I can see that for her for real. Yeah. For me, I'll be like therapy. I'd be like, something's wrong with me, and like all the kids would be like, Miss Tiana, like, what's wrong with you?
But they do that, like, and I just tell them.
Yeah, I remember I was substituting. Wow, I can't believe I'm about to say this.
You did that?
I was a substitute teacher, bro, and I almost was like crying, and like the kids were coming up to me talking about, well, yeah, I know they're bad, but I was just like,
now she was crashing out and they was trying to help you out.
I was really like, this is my last day, bro.
No, y'all won't see me again.
Ever again. And like the principal knew. Like he was like, so I'm not gonna see you again. I said, never. Nope. Never. And I walked out. I said, bro, there's a reason why they're like, no one wants to be a teacher anymore. And it's not because of my generation. Well, I guess it is.
Is it?
I think it's Alpha, but Gen Z is also still in school.
I just seen a TikTok about that too. And it's just like some parents treat like even daycare and preschool and school period, they treat it as like a nanny service. Like you're like raising my child. And it's just like working in the daycare, I realized your kid is here Monday through Friday, damn near 8 hours. They only spend a couple hours with you at home. You got them on the weekends. And it's just like,
and that's hard for them. That's what I'm saying. To stop having kids.
But it'd be older, but it'd be people like in their late 30s and to their 40s.
I don't think it matters because it's like everyone has a phone now and everyone's addicted to them. So it's just like back in the day, like our parents weren't addicted.
That is true. And like, we was always out doing stuff.
My parents were so good. Like they were really good parents. I look at the kids nowadays, I'm like, y'all parents would never be like compared to my parents. My dad always was doing something at school and my mom always had the bread coming in. Like,
what your mama do?
I don't know, but I need a job from her.
What's your mama sign?
Pisces. So you know we always at it, but that's like one of my best friends. I'm not even gonna count. Like I love my mom to death.
Pisces are mirrors too, so
they're mutable signs, right? Like two. She's crazy. Like one day, like it's literally like I swear sometimes I think she's bipolar, but I know what bipolar looks like and it ain't her. But I kid you not, like she one moment she's like, hey Tiana, how are you? Blah blah blah. And the next moment she's like, I'm so
I'm just like, she's overstimulated.
Yeah. And she always be on that damn phone. I be like,
it's the phone.
It's the phone.
So as the parents would say, it's that damn phone.
we be at dinner and everyone's just on their phone. Like, I'm the only one up. Like,
yeah, my dad when he used to take us out, we couldn't be on our phones. He wanted us to sit and engage with him.
That's really healthy.
But my sister used to sneak.
That's fine.
I'm like, I used to look at her, stop. But he like he wanted us to have conversation. So that's one thing like I need to work on because this phone
ain't going nowhere. I'm just gonna keep it 100.
That is true.
Yeah.
And I like to leave it in different rooms and just go about my day.
Bro, I get anxiety. Like if I go to the bathroom without my phone, I'll be like, I can hold it. I'll run into the thing. Get my phone.
Oh yeah, TikTok got me. So cold. TikTok got me because I gotta watch something real quick. Now, like I'm watching.
Especially if I'm gonna be in there for a minute, I gotta like.
I'm washing the dishes.
Yeah. How would you ever do Botox?
No.
Really?
Would you?
Yes.
Why? Like I just totally can't see myself doing it. I don't like needles.
I mean, I'm so used to it by now because I go to the doctor so often. They always taking tests. No. I'm like, just Give me like like I think I have a pretty good like pores and stuff like that. But like my look at my mom, because you can really tell how you're gonna age by looking at your mom. I'm like, I want to make sure like this part of me is good. I want to make sure like right here is good. Like there's just things that I know that is gonna like bother me when I get older.
I'll just get laser hair removal.
I want laser hair removal so bad.
I grow a 5 o'clock.
Where?
I have to literally wax it.
Cap.
It's something here. And then I get chin hairs. That ain't right. I'm a girl.
Girl, it's not. You're a mammal first.
My boyfriend was like, "Ooh, you need to. I'll be ready to crash out."
Oh my god, no!
I just like being smooth. I just love it. I can't help it.
It's a nice feeling, but I am a hair girly. Like I do not care. Like free the bush. Period.
In the wintertime, I don't give a flipping flying flack.
Honestly, in the summertime it's horrible because that's the most time, right? But like your cheeks just be rubbing together and then you can feel the pricklies coming. I'd be like, it hurts so bad because you gotta be like digging up your butt to like fix it. It's just so because you gotta find a corner or somewhere where no one's looking.
Yeah, the corner.
That's the worst part, and it'd be sweaty and hot.
Yeah, the chafing is crazy too. The chafing in like middle school.
But all I remember, oh my god, I remember this specific moment at middle school. Breland, right? I think it was Breland, right? It had to been. She was like, yeah, you should shave your legs. I'm in middle school. I had no business listening to this girl, right?
They were a little bit more advanced than we were.
For real. Straight up. The only reason I remember this, y'all. I saw her at some on this club posting. She was in the background of this by the DJ. I was like, she looks so pretty now. But I mean, she was always pretty.
Brandon was a girly girl.
Yeah. Bro, so I went home, shaved my legs, cut myself hard. And then I went back and she was like, yeah, you ever think about shaving your legs? I'm like, you told me to and I cut myself. I didn't even say that. I was just like, I don't think it's for me. Like, I just don't think it's for me.
Dang, I wonder if they got to me too. Because I wanted to start shaving like down there. My mom was like, no, what are you doing that for? She's like, you're still so young. Why? I'm like,
Right.
I don't want to look at it no more. Like, Then I remember they used to talk about how they used to cramp and stuff. I didn't get my cycle to like, I think like the end of 8th grade, 7th grade.
Oh, you lucky. I got mine in 6th grade at a basketball game.
All y'all would like, I remember all of y'all talking. I'm like, I was jealous. Like, hell no. I wasn't jealous, but I had FOMO, like the fear of missing out. And I'm like, dang.
It's the worst. It was horrible in middle school because you were sitting down for 8 hours a day. There was no getting up. Move. Exactly. So if you stood up and you had a blood thing on you,
then the boys didn't understand
at all. It was the worst time. I have flashbacks of middle school.
Sorry.
It was like,
I'm so sorry.
Yeah, no, I'm really became a woman at a regular time, I guess.
It's like middle school.
Yeah, middle school is always that. I wish they just like talk to us more about it.
You don't remember when we had that STD talk?
That was nothing.
That was scary.
That was not scary. That was nothing. I was like,
afraid
of STDs. All you gotta do is wear a condom.
I was terrified. I'm glad we learned that in 8th grade though. Like we was going to
I didn't learn any of that stuff in high school. I skipped health class.
Why?
Because I was in
He was too damn smart.
I was in college classes, taking college courses, so they were like, hey, you don't have time for gym or this, so we're just gonna say you already did it. I'm like, all right. That was for me.
No, when we did it in high school, it terrified me even more.
Really?
Yeah, they show like pictures. They telling us the symptoms. I'm like,
just wear a condom.
I had a boyfriend, so I said we ain't doing shit.
No, abstinence.
No. He's like, oh my god, hell no. He's like, you need to chill out. Fuck no. That shit scared the fuck out of me. Drugs, all that shit.
Drugs.
Yeah, they talked about drugs and how you become addicted. I'm like, that's where my hypochondriac came in. Because I'm like, oh, hell nah.
Yeah, I started smoking when I was 17. Yeah.
Same.
Yeah.
It was senior year.
Yeah. He was like, we gotta go to the gas station. We gotta get snacks. I'm like, why? Like, you know, why? I'm glad he put me on because I had me a brisk. I used to love the fruit punch brisk. I will never touch that. I will never touch that again. But the fruit punch brisk and like some hot Cheetos, that was my go-to.
You was sucking up that red 40.
Oh, I love that red 40. That was heaven for me.
When did I start? It was like in the winter time of senior year.
And you started early, no, but
and it was like with my two friends. It was my first time. They was already doing it.
It's better to do it with people who already have
Yeah, because they can roll. I've never learned how to roll. Ever.
I'm a pearler. I can pearl anything.
Give me a raw cone. I'll stuff it up in there. Put some honey on the outside. Yes. Burn slow.
Okay, period. She knows.
Yeah, I was really girl,
but you can't roll?
I don't know. Because I was always with the guys. That's what the...
Okay, I was too. But when you get with girls who smoke too, like... Yeah.
They just do it. They be like, give it here.
I was
Did
a
you ever
stoner.
Try Gorilla Glue? The strand?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my God. Girl, not the actual glue. Jesus Christ.
Sniffing that is crazy.
The strand of weed Gorilla Glue?
That's my dad's favorite. It used to be.
That shit that I was glued. I was in the car. He was like, y'all, this is strong. We been smoking. I was literally in the backseat like this. He was like, come on, we got to go in here. I said, I'm not going nowhere. I said, I can't do it. I said, oh, my God. That was fun.
Yeah.
That was really fun.
Honestly, I think I smoke way too much to enjoy it anymore. Like, the best part of smoking was rolling up. For me, like that's how I knew I had a problem. Like, you got money for that? Yeah, I always had money. You ain't never told me nothing. Never, no. I always had a job. I kept a job on me.
I couldn't. It was so hard.
She wouldn't let you?
No, my mom. I tried. Like, oh my God! As soon as I turned 16, I was applying everywhere.
Really?
Yes, and I couldn't get anything. And then the sub shop, Captain Nemo's downtown Romulus, they're like, yeah, come in for an interview, everything. Like, I'm like, yes, I finally got something. Because my one friend at the time was working there.
Mm-hmm.
They called me like, this girl who already worked here, she's going to come work, so no need for you to come.
That's like one of the worst things.
I didn't get my first job till after senior year. I was cleaning dorms.
Dang.
At Michigan. I
always say never work with food. And that was like my only rule. So I got a job at MJR.
You was working there. I forgot. Yeah. I was like, I'm gonna see here today.
Really?
Yeah. I
wish you like came through. I was
seen each other one time.
Oh really? Mm-hmm. I don't remember anything in that era.
I'm like, get me in this rated R. It's like, no.
I could have.
I feel like you did.
Okay, cool. Because I definitely could have. I knew everyone. Like, I was friends with everyone.
That was the best job to have.
It was school. First job. It was definitely the best job I ever had as a first job. There. I would never want to work there again.
I'm jelly. I think I tried to apply. They said, "Fuck no."
Really?
I don't know. Like, what is it about?
I got my best friend in there too. Like,
I should have just asked you.
Yeah, I was cool with everybody. Like, I just talk everyone to death, and people, feel comfortable. And then I was just a vibe, always been the vibe.
You did, dang.
Yeah, and then you go to see movies for free on your break, eat popcorn as much as you want. The only thing that was bad about it is that you had to stand a lot. Yeah, but it got me really quick with working like with technology because they'd be like, I want 4 tickets to... Okay. And then you got to answer the phone call. It just really was a job, for real. Like, your first job.
I don't know. I feel like since my first job was like more behind the scenes, I wanted more behind the scenes jobs.
Yeah.
And then
your first job really does like impact you.
Yeah. Then I did Bob Evans.
Ooh, that's horrible.
Terrible.
I told you, don't work with food.
Terrible.
If you're young and you want to be like, hey, I wanted my first job, don't work with food.
Terrible. They were so mean to me.
People are weird with food. Like
I cried. I was like the person at the front because you know when you go to Bob Evans, you pay at the front. I don't like handling money. I hate it.
I love it. It's like the best thing ever. I'm counting money. I'm just like
I don't. It's just like I get like super paranoid, and I'm like, damn, I don't want to fuck nobody money up.
Really?
Yeah.
At MJR, I would literally take all the money. I would count it. I would make it all in the same order. I would make it flat.
This is how I know I was a little slow. Cause I worked at Plum Market. She was like, count the drawer.
You worked at Plum Market?
In the airport, yeah.
Oh,
the food in there was so
good. Bro, I love Plum Market.
It's so good. Oh my gosh. I was a barista.
Oh. No?
It was fun. Yeah, I used to make drinks.
Yeah.
It was fun. Then you had to remember what people wanted. Macchiato with. I'm like.
That would have killed me. I can't remember anything.
I kind of did.
I couldn't.
And then it's like, if you didn't, we had the menu, just looked at the menu real quick.
I wouldn't be able to do that. I'm so slow with memory. Like, my memory is just like, gone.
You got the money, I got the memory.
Yeah, I can count. I can count for sure.
She used to like count it. So I used to literally count, like, okay, it was ones. I'm literally counting 1, 2, 3, and then I would go to the 5, like, and I like where I left off from the one. She was like, "Baby, just do count all the ones, then count all the 5s and all the 10s and all the 20s, and then add it all up." I wasn't thinking that.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, this is 10 times easier because I'm losing track. Like, fuck. Okay.
I mean, I would have been able to count them. Just like I would start with the hundreds and then 20s, and that's what I would do. Not ones. It's easier to go up, down.
Oh, that's my cats. But yeah, plumber, and then they would like only hire 2 people in the morning, and that was rush hour at the airport, especially like like the McNamara turn whatever.
McNamara, yeah.
That's Delta. So like our line, I used to have pictures. Our line was like out going down all the way to the bathrooms, and then in the afternoon when I worked, they had like 5 or 6 of us there, and they're like, "It's too many of y'all. Who the fuck is making a schedule?"
Right.
So they said like, "Some of y'all need to go back over in the kitchen side and help like do the wraps and make the bento boxes." And I said no. Nah. I just used to hate waking up at like 4 a.m, and then we used to have to catch the shuttle. Like you park your car, then you catch the shuttle, and then you have to go in.
I see, because I probably need a job.
Be a flight attendant.
Oh, I replied. They did not want me. I think it was because like they were racist. I'm just gonna say that. I don't know.
I should have did it.
Yeah, my friend is one, and he travels like
they go
the whole
everywhere.
World. Yeah, and I'm just like, and he's a Disney adult, so he's always at Disney. It is the weirdest thing ever, but
I feel like
I love you, Brendan.
Me personally, one time was good enough for me.
I haven't been since I was a kid.
I've never been.
Oh.
I used to watch the Disney weddings. I'm like, I'm gonna have my wedding at Disney.
Really? I would never want my wedding at Disney ever. Yeah. I went to Universal a few years back. This is when Quentin, my baby cousin, was like really, really young, like 4 or 5. He was the most annoying brat ever. Like so spoiled, it was ridiculous, right?
Y'all did that.
And like my aunt took us. My aunt is like bipolar for real. So he was annoying me the whole trip. I had my best friend with me, and like it was at the end of the trip, we had to go to the airport. My mom is big on 2 hours to get to the airport, right? It's like we have 1 hour left and we're still not at the airport. I'm like, she's like, we're gonna go skydiving.
We gotta go to the airport.
4 hours, like 4 years old, and you're gonna take your kids skydiving when we have to go to the airport and we already have our tickets. And I'm just thinking to myself, like, like she was making me mad the whole trip, right? I basically cut up on her and everything. Like I'm what 16, 15 at the time. I'm cutting up on my grown aunt, right? I'm like literally cussing her out, like straight up, like. And then she's like, "Well, that's fine," like she's, like she doesn't care for real, like. And so I'm like, okay, well, we're gonna take an Uber and we're gonna leave, and you guys can go to the airport. I mean, you can go skydive. And she was just like, yeah. And I was like, okay, so at 15, like in a whole nother state, I call my first Uber and I go take me and my best friend. We go to the airport. We're sitting down. I'm like, they're not gonna make it. They're not gonna make it. Here comes the last, the last people on the plane, and I'm like, oh, she made it. I said, did you go to the airport? She was like, I mean, did you go skydive? She was like, no.
Yeah, that didn't make sense. No, I feel like Atlanta has the worst airport.
I like Atlanta's airport. It's so big.
It's huge. It gave me so much anxiety.
Did you go by yourself?
Yes.
Yeah, me too.
It gave me so much
anxiety. Fun. I was like, this is an adventure.
You are silly. Like on the way there wasn't bad, but coming back, and I like early flights. I'm sorry. I love to get up early because I'm like, I got my day I could do. So I'm hungover.
Girl, she's like, I like to be up early.
I'm hungover. I'm like, oh my God, I have to make my flight because how else am I going to get home? Everybody else, some people like drove, and I'm like, I have to
make this flight. I bought the ticket.
Yeah, so I think I got there an hour early, but it was a whole bunch of people taking morning flights. And then they break you down into lines to get in another line to get in another line. I was running.
Oh, really? Did you make it?
Yeah, I did. I had a panic attack, but I made it.
I remember one time I was on my way to Tennessee. I was 21, I think. And I think 22 is the age cutoff for this, but I totally left my ID at home. And like we only had 30 minutes to get on this plane.
The fuck? Sorry, y'all.
Is that your boyfriend?
Yeah, he here early. Sorry.
All right. And they were like, well, I'm just letting you know now we're gonna let you through, but you need to have your ID. And this is like, I literally my birthday was literally a month before this happened. So if I turned 22, like they wouldn't have let you. No, because you need your ID. And I was just like, okay. And because I'm going to Tennessee for the first time. Tennessee.
Did you like it?
It was nice. It was really nice. Like the bars were dope. You know, you 21, you get to drink now. Like it was just a vibe.
I went for a college tour.
Did you like it?
Yeah, I really was gonna go to TSU.
Okay. Period.
And then I got scared.
Scared?
I'm like, I'm not leaving the state.
Yeah, you watch that Streamer University?
I'm on TikTok.
Yeah, right. I ain't on that.
I'm
not paying for no subscription.
I've seen the bits and pieces. Ray and Tota.
Love Tota. I love that he's the next addition to that whole thing.
Y'all entertained me for sure.
Yes. India Love didn't know who that was until this. And I was just like,
don't piss me off. India Love was back when we was in middle school.
You know, I thought she sounded familiar, but I didn't know who she was. And her butt is huge.
Yeah, she got her booty done.
Yeah, her butt is huge.
Like I said, she was middle school, so that's who all the guys were gawking over Tumblr. I wasn't on Tumblr though.
How you feel about Duke Dennis having 8 kids?
He don't got 8. I thought he got 6.
Oh, is it 6?
No, that's
still a lot.
I'm not gonna lie.
Still a lot.
That shit blew me back. I was like, because the
bro,
way he carried himself, you wouldn't think he had kids.
For real. I was trying to hide my kids from the world. Like, you ain't Drake.
Right.
You was a military man. And
he was in the military?
Yes. That's why he act like that. That's why he got so many kids. Because, military guys are hoes. They 304s. They are straight up 304s, bro. I know my uncles are all military men.
Damn, that makes sense why my uncle has been married 6-7 times.
Yes. They just don't
They never
care.
quit.
Life. Yes.
Reincarnated.
If you had to be an animal for the rest of your life, what would it be? A cat?
No.
No, all right. I'm not.
A bird.
A bird. That's real. That's real. But for the rest of your life, that's a short life. I think I want to be like a dragon or something.
Damn, you ain't say mythical shit. You said it like, what the fuck?
I just thought about it. Like,
That ain't fair.
A dragon.
Hold on, let me redo this.
Yeah, because a dragon, I can have my own like cave, and like I can blow fire, I can cook steaks and stuff.
That's a good one. I'm mad.
Yeah, and then like you can try to kill me, but I can fly away too.
Let me think. Another mythical.
No.
Another mythical. I'm having
a
brain
cow that
fart.
lives in India.
Some people really be taking good care of their
They
cows.
do,
Like,
straight up.
Skincare, they like
really cute. I would, if I was a cow in India, you wouldn't touch me a day in my life.
I don't know.
I would have these people praying over me and stuff.
Either a bird.
My mom always called me heifer.
Your mama called you one too?
Every time. Heifer, please.
Y'all heifer is something. Wait a minute.
We need to bring that back, Jesse. Heifer is a crazy word.
I love that word.
I never hear it no more though.
No, you don't, but I used to like, my mama used to eat us up with that.
Literally. I'm like, heifer?
Oh my gosh, you really used to eat us up. Oh my gosh, dang.
Yes. Heifer, please. That's what my mama would always say. Heifer, please.
Yeah, my mama used to, that was her word because she didn't cuss. So she used to say.
My dad would not allow my mom to cuss. Like, we can't cuss in the house because of my dad.
Yeah, we can't cuss around my mama. Like, sometimes we'll be on, like, the phone. And I'm like, fuck. She be like, what? I'm like, I ain't say nothing. I didn't say it.
30K.
Explain this to me, because I feel like that was the reason why, like, I decided not to keep going to school and decided to work. Because I really didn't understand how you pay. You just kept paying for college. Like, how do you
get a loan? And here's my thing. Said the student loans. When you get a loan, that is the best time to buy whatever you want. Go to, like, honestly, right now, I'm thinking about going to school just so I can get a loan. Because when you have a loan, like, you have money for real. Like, you know, and yes, you have to pay it back. But that's not like
that's my fear. I'm like, oh my God, I have to pay this back. I have to pay this back. I have to pay this back.
Yeah, that's everyone's fear. But, like, debt makes you, like, I mean, because I had debt, I have a car, like, I've been traveling around the country. Like, you know, like, you just get to do more things because you have money. And, like, school was so worth it for me. I know, like, it's not worth it for everybody, period. But for me, I just experienced so much. I met so many people. I just really loved it. You know, I've done things I never did before because of school. You know, I met people I never thought I would even be in the room with because of school. And, yeah, taught me so much. I grew as a human. I feel like I can communicate with people higher than me because I have the vocabulary, you know. But yeah, if you don't want to pay for it, don't pay for it.
I would say I like that perspective, because when I was at Wayne State, I really enjoyed it, and I just mingled, and I met so many different people to this day where, like, I follow them on social media and they doing something completely different than when we first was going to school for. So it's just like, just meeting new people is great.
Even and then I love college though.
Yeah, Wayne County. But
girl, that got me a degree, associate. I take it.
I think I went back. Yep. But that's when, like, the pandemic, and I'm like, what the fuck is going on?
Really? I didn't. Yeah, I was in Michigan State at the time.
But I remember a high school teacher was saying, like, go to community first, go to community first, go to community first. That's why I said I'll redo high school, because we even had early college. And I'm like, oh, I play sports. I think it's going to conflict. Because they were recommended, like, if you do play sports, we wouldn't recommend you do, because it might be too much on your plate. And, oh, excuse me, looking back, should have did it. But Gabby did it for a while, so she got a little bit of credits.
Yeah, I got my degree in high school because of that.
I think I was there when you had your
You in Fort Field?
Jesus Christ, man.
Yeah, you making me scared.
Sorry.
Paranoia.
I think I was there when you graduated.
In Fort Field? Mm-hmm. Why didn't you say nothing?
I don't think I've seen you.
Right, but you could have texted me.
That is true. What year did you do it?
I don't know.
Because I had a friend.
I was 18, I'm sure. I graduated that summer, I think.
Oh, never mind then.
Okay.
Because our early college program, you graduated the year after you got out of high school.
Oh, so I had to finish on my own because I didn't get enough credit. So that summer I finished. So I graduated high school, then I finished in the summer. Investing in yourself, like you're the asset. You're the biggest asset that you'll ever have. Not a house, not a car.
Yeah, because cars depreciate in value.
Yeah, and I ran into the Lodge freeway.
Are you okay? How are you now after that?
I'm fine. I've been on the Lodge a few times since then. I passed it. I'm like, like, you know how many people hit that wall? There's so many scratches and stuff. I wasn't the only one. I won't be the last. But the worst part was, like when they towed my car, this guy who pulled over, he was just like, "You want me to tow your car?" Because the cop said that they're gonna put it in the pound or whatever. And I never asked the cop what they were gonna do, but he was like, "You gotta hurry up because you causing tragedy." So I was like, "Yeah, just tow the car." You know, my parents were on the phone. They're like, "Yeah, tow the car. You know, we don't want it in the pound." And the guy basically would not let our car go unless we paid, and he upped the price from like whatever it was like originally to like thousands of dollars. And like it was just really bad. Like we were just like, man, and like it was Detroit, so you know who the people who towed my car were. And it's just like, oh, it just sucks that like that they get away with that stuff. Yeah. But hey, it'd be like that. It lesson learned. You know, always talk to the cop first before you talk to anyone else. I mean, I don't even really like cops, but
dang, so they kind of just like pressured you.
yeah, they said, because here's the thing: a price is a price. Like you have to pay the price, or then you're not gonna get your car back. So we had to pay that, and we were just like, wow.
That's so messed up.
And then we had to get towed from there to a place down the street, Michigan Ave, and they fixed my car, but it came out a little raggedy. So I had to get my cousin the other day to like do something to it. He was real chill about it. So I mean, life be lifing, but car accidents suck. How is she, by the way?
Who?
Your older sister.
She good. She live in Toledo.
Oh, really? She moved out there?
Mm-hmm.
Ohio is the place to move.
I love Toledo.
Really? Why? Is it nice? Is it like city vibe, or is it just like...
It's just like a mini vacation.
Oh.
And then it's just like the different clubs or whatever out there, you don't have to pay to get in.
Right? What is up with Michigan and having to pay to go into places? You think so?
Because things like party promoters, that's how they get their money. Then the people at the door sitting there collecting the money get money. Like, and then as soon as you get in the bar to pay for your drink, it's $40.
I don't pay to go drink. I'll get my drink. I drink.
Sorry, I'm yelling. But...
and then I go and party.
I'll never forget. It was my friend at the time.
I might get one drink.
I'm like, it's your birthday. It's your golden year. Yeah, I got money. $40 for 2 shots of tequila. Don Julio.
Why would you do that though? Like, look at the prices first, and
they don't
go
show
to
you
the liquor
prices.
store. The liquor store is down the street. I promise you,
it
the
is,
liquor store is down the street.
I got 2 down the street from me.
There's a liquor store on every corner.
But that's when I started to learn pregame.
How old were you?
I've been doing it.
How old were you when you were talking about you pregame though?
When did I start going to the club? I don't know. I was in my 20s.
I learned how to pregame in college.
You was in college. I didn't even get to... I think I pre-gamed in college one time. It was a Four Loko.
Yeah.
I was in there. Like, yeah.
I'll never forget, like, my friends, like, they got their own apartment, you know. They girls. So I didn't expect much. They were like, yeah, we're going to throw a party. I'm like, all right, cool, you know. I'm staying in their room. We all smoking. We chilling, bro, right? We let's go out to the thing. Like, it's like, that's a room, right? You walk out. This whole room is packed. And I'm like, what is going on? I knew they were throwing a party, but I didn't think it was like
it's college.
I didn't think they even knew this many people. And I'm like, what? Like, this whole place is like lit. And like, I'm like, we didn't even hear none of this. Like, the music was on, but like, we're so used to hearing the speakers anyway, because she always playing her speakers loud. And like she's out there like, guys, let's take shots. And we're like, cool, bro. I used to love my friends, bro. I really did. Like those were the times, those were the vibes. But you grow up and you realize that you need to take life a little bit more seriously. In college, going to a party school, it really like push you like behind sometimes, because you can either go and party your life away or you can start to get serious.
That's for all the graduates out there.
Yeah, like I graduated first because I had like credits, but I kid you not, like it was a struggle because I was partying so much. Like
Then you free. Then you got your own schedule. It's just not like how when you in high school, it's like you can have 2 classes one day, the rest of the day is yours. Yeah.
Girl, 2 classes. I would have 1 class.
Damn.
It would be 8 a.m. I always did 8 a.m. Get it out the way. And then sometimes it'd be online. So I don't even gotta go to the class. I have dreams. I have nightmares to this day.
That you about to miss your class.
Yes. Literally. There was a whole semester I didn't go to 1 class. It was online. It was during COVID. I had really bad depression at the time. So I just didn't go to the class at all. And I was failing the class. And I failed the class. I didn't just fail. I failed that class. And I just did not know what to do.
One of my teachers during COVID just passed everybody. Because it was a whole bunch of papers. And I think I didn't turn in 2 of them. And he was like, just turn in at least 1 and you pass the class. And we were doing like, because Wayne County, when COVID hit, they didn't say nothing to us for 3 months, and then they popped back up like, yeah, we're gonna do online, and it was like, what the fuck? And my one teacher, we did it on Discord. That's when I first like cool. Got into like, oh shit, Discord is pretty cool. And yeah, Ethan Woods.
Yeah, I have an anime group chat on Discord. Yeah, well, not me, but I'm in it.
I need to get back into anime.
Don't say that and don't do it. Because I'm an anime geek, like literally into this, not new to this at all. I've watched over like maybe 1,000 anime at this point.
DJ like that. We watched
don't even know it.
I do. I got pregnancy brain. Give me a break. Hold up.
That's not an excuse.
Demon Slayer.
Oh, okay.
That shit was good as fuck.
Yeah, that's a really good anime. Love it. Animation's dope. Some people hate on it. I don't know why.
I gotta catch up with Promised Neverland.
Oh, I will never watch that.
I like it.
The first season is fire. Second season is
trash. It's really?
It's so bad. That's why I won't even watch it. Because I'm like, if I'm gonna invest in a show, I want to like it. Second season is so bad. Everyone says
no.
It's so bad. It's like not even like okay. It's horrible.
I gotta finish Attack on Titan.
Oh yeah, that's my favorite anime of all time. It's the GOAT.
My first one was Death Note.
Yeah, yeah, that's a great anime to start off with. Got you in a chokehold. Got it. Yeah.
I'm like, wow. It's like it was just so different. I'm like, what is this? Why have I never experienced it?
Yeah, it was like losing my virginity. Literally, like, this is amazing.
I had a friend. He kept like, you should watch it. You should watch it. I'm gonna watch it. I'm gonna watch it. So for my birthday, he ended up buying me both the seasons. And
that's nice.
Put it in.
Just watch it for free online. I have a whole.
He was like, "You're not doing it, so I'm gonna make you do it."
Yeah,
that was that. So I literally sat in the living room and I was like, then I like the show Erased.
Have you seen that? It's too boring.
No, it wasn't. It's slow.
Boring. I watched the first episode. I've seen so many anime. I know what
about Prison School?
Yeah, I seen it. That was crazy.
That
was nice though. You know.
I keep starting Toradora.
Why? I mean,
and I can't get into it.
It's not even that good. There's like, so many. Watch Hiramiya.
Okay.
That's a way better romance anime. Like
I literally started over, and I cannot finish it. And they're like, this is one of the best ones. I cannot.
Let us know what anime you like to watch.
And I love Studio Ghibli.
Yes. Ghibli.
Ghibli.
Okay. I might go there in Japan. I want to go to like their amusement park.
Kiki,
it was
you my girl.
Right here the whole time. Kiki. Yeah.
What? Then my sister had us watch the Grave of Fireflies.
Oh,
The
okay.
Cave or whatever, the Cave of Fireflies, or yeah, it was the Cave. Fucked me
I
up.
recently rewatched the the OG Girl in the Pink with the guy in the mask and the black shadow.
Sailor Moon.
He opens up his palm and then you take it and he eats you. Y'all know what I'm talking
Girl, I don't know that one.
about. It's an OG, it's a classic.
Uh,
Studio Ghibli, wherever it is.
is it Ghibli for real?
I don't know.
Damn,
I'm not
I'm
Japanese.
fucking that up.
Something no, it's not Awakening. Wait, anyway, watch Solo Leveling. That's a Korean anime. Watch that's a new one. So like you want to be in. Watch y'all know Gojo. Was it Jujutsu Kaisen? Everyone loves that anime. It's like,
I remember when it first was coming out.
Yeah, everyone loves it. I don't personally like it that much, but it's only because like I gotta rewatch it. I
feel like
every
it's so
episode.
much going on.
Watch Apothecary Diaries. That's
I like
one of my
Dr.
favorite.
Stone.
It's too boring. My
Really?
cousin likes it.
It got me hooked on the first episode. I said, "Wow."
Really, it's good. No, it's good.
It's just boring
until it gets boring.
Oh god damn.
Yeah, and then I'm gonna rewatch it so I can like have the momentum of the first season and push me through. Because once they make Coca-Cola and I'm like, oh, like that was the most boring process ever. I love Coca-Cola too. Like,
what else? I was into My Hero Academia for a little bit.
Till it got boring.
Hunter x Hunter's good.
Until the pedophilia got to me. I'm like, I can't.
He's so good.
Yeah. They
That's
love
my
to
favorite
compare.
character.
Like he was too.
Orochimaru?
I love him. He is a gem. I love Orimatsu or whatever his name is. He is so cool. He's one of my favorite characters. I mean, I
feel like him and Hisoka is the same. He saw the potential in them.
That dude is in the manga. He literally wants to rape them.
Oh,
grape.
No.
He literally wants to do that. He's definitely a pedophile.
See, I don't be reading the mangas.
Yeah, I don't either. But I read a lot of news and stuff, and people talk about it all the time. Yeah, I was gonna show you my Crunchyroll, but you don't have Wi-Fi. Well, I don't have the Wi-Fi.
Crunchy.
This is my uncle, so I get to watch his. But I have a few websites. Tab. This one is my favorite go-to. Like they update it every day. Oh, you can, But yeah, guys, let us know down in the comments what anime Cassondra should watch next,
or TV shows or movies.
No, just anime. I don't care. Let's watch adults on Hulu.
What's that?
Okay. Thank you guys for talking to us.
Yes, thank you for joining our Yap session.
Yes, until next time.